Hey, what's up, YouTube family? It's your favorite melanated individual from Nebraska. And yes, there are plenty of melanated people here in Nebraska. I just want to come to you guys really quick. There's been a lot of talk about the movie Sinners. And moreover, it's been a lot of talk about so-called believers, such as myself, believers in Christ, Christians, wherever you want to call them, people who are in the faith. Should they go see this movie? Would it be a violation of your faith to go see this movie? Would it be wrong? Should you purposely stay away from this movie? Let's call a spade here, guys. Hollywood didn't just create demonic movies when they created this one. Okay? Hollywood has always been in the business of making demonic movies. Hollywood in the entertainment industry in itself is extremely demonic. I know within the last 3 or 4 years, it's been this huge thing about exposed entertainment industry, exposed Hollywood. It's so dark. It's been this way. It's been this way. So it's turned into like a fad. It's turned into like that cool thing to do, to expose Hollywood, as if Hollywood needed to be exposed in itself. Hollywood has always been Hollywood. Has never been anything else. It's always been dark. It's always been a lot of, antichrist, demonic activity going on within Hollywood. The movie industry, same thing. It has always been overt demonic activity going on in the movie industry. It's always been there. It didn't just start with this movie. So here's my take on it. You can take it for what it is. If you're going to boycott, if you're going to say, I'm not going to see this movie, The Sinners, because I'm a believer and I'm just not going to do it, then stop going to the movies. Stop. And I'm in no way defending this movie. This movie, it very may well be, and I'm sure it is, everything that people describe it as. I'm sure it is. But every movie you go to, just because it's not overt and it's not in your face, the demonic activity is present. Let's be honest. Okay, so if you're going to boycott this movie, if you're going to say, I'm not going to this movie because it violates my faith in God and Jesus Christ, and I'm all for it. But let's be clear. Every movie you go to has these type of undertones in it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's in your face. It doesn't matter if it's, if it's not so in your face. The demonic undertones are there. These actors in a lot of these movies they put themselves in certain trances, like a spiritual trance. Okay, they come in, they allow their bodies to be arrested by certain spirits to be able to perform these movies and for you to sit there and watch it. So best believe the same demons that will attack you while you go to see this movie Sinners, it's going to be the same demons that are going to attack you when you go to every other box office movie. Okay, so I think that it's becoming another part of a fad to say, hey man, I'm a believer and and you know what? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. There isn't, but I just think that it's ignorant to not acknowledge the fact that all of these movies are this way, not just the movies that have the all black cast. Okay, all of these movies, these people who direct these movies, who are part of these movies, they sign a spiritual contract with the enemy himself. All right, they make deals, okay, with the enemy to be able to be movie stars, to be able to drop these box office movies, to be able to sit in your face and perform, and for you to go and pay your hard-earned money to sit in a movie theater and you're going to watch the same demonic activity. Okay, it's going to be the same demonic activity. So let's just open our minds and realize, say, hey, you know what? Let me be careful before I say, I'm not going to watch this movie because I don't want to be in a demonic trance, or I don't want some type of spirit to jump off the screen and just jump into my body. Well, hold on, because I don't think you know what you're saying when you say that. I think that you're going to have to sit back and say, well, hey, then if I'm not going to watch Sinners, I shouldn't watch a lot of movies that I watch. Okay? So I think that on one hand, no, I don't believe that you should be a believer and you should be overtly or covertly attempting to see this movie. But at the same time, you know, if you're going to go ahead and say, I'm not going to see this movie, then there's going to be a lot of movies that you're going to have to say, okay, I can't see this movie either. Because you don't want to be a person that you pick and choose, right? Which one is demonic, that comes from a demonic place, and which one is demonic, that isn't demonic, but comes from a demonic place. You know, Hollywood in itself is, you know, that's where all the demonic activity happens. And it didn't just start with this movie, guys. It didn't just start with Sinners. It didn't, okay? Your Mission Impossibles and, you know, all the other movies, you better believe people have to go through some pretty dark stuff to perform and to be a part of those movies. So that's my take on it, guys. You can take it for what it is. But hey, man, just saying, if you want to boycott Sinners, you need to boycott Hollywood. And don't turn your TV on either. Don't turn on Prime. Don't turn on Netflix. Boycott all that stuff too, right? If you want to boycott Sinners, because the same spiritual warfare that's going on with the Sinners is going on in your house as well, okay? So be careful. Be careful when you say you want to boycott movies, you know, a certain movie, because you're going to have to stick to that. All right, so it's your favorite black guy from Nebraska. Yes, it's Black People Nebraska. I'm out. Peace.